Good Wednesday to you. It is hump day. We are one day closer to the weekend. I'm so excited about that. It's B2. What's up, friends? We're going to talk about some clicker heroes here. We haven't done that in a while. And you can see I am kind of topping out again on damage. And things are starting to slow down. But my high was 245, 345 last time. I've only made 55 zones for a Transcend. And so we're kind of at the top end of this damage here, and it's about time to do a little Ascension. So we're going to take a look at why I have decided to do an Ascension versus a Transcension, right? So look, first of all, I'm not getting my first Ancient Soul until 4755, right? So I'm at 4758, which means I've collected a few Ancient Souls, but it's not going to be enough to get anything done if I Transcend. It would be a waste of time. So if I look at my Ascensions here, it's about right. Look, we're up to Ascension 13 on this run, and we're not setting any records for sure with Ascensions, but keeping them down to like 18, 20 hours, somewhere in that range is probably good. But we did go from 4610 and we're up to 4758, so we made another E148, which is not bad. If you look, we're only getting about 200 levels on each one up here. And I could go down and do the math, but that would be boring. Math. Ain't nobody got time for math. Especially when the number's at E4758. But you get what I'm saying, though. This is going to be enough to boost us slightly more, to pull more Ancient Souls, and to get further along. If I look at the green circle with the white question mark, I'm doing good. I still get 100% chance plus of treasure chest at 204. The boss health is -7, which means we're going to be able to kill some bosses. The boss timer is 205 seconds. It gives us plenty of time, 3.5 minutes almost. The primal chance is at 132, so that means to me that all 5 of these outsiders are a high enough level right now that I don't need to do anything to them to get another Ascension in and to start working back up to where we're at. Now, if I had this, I could do a quick Ascension. I do have 104. I could do a quick Ascension, do a save, apply those hero souls out, and continue to push up. It would save me all the time on this, but I'd be down to like 54 Rubicons. I don't know if they call them rubies. They're probably just rubies or crystals or something, but Rubicons just sounds way too much cooler. So I think what I'm going to do is actually spend the day, re-level my guy, go through and do some time-lapsing. Yeah, see, I've got a couple of 2 runs here. I've got 5 Rubicon runs going here. So even if one of those pans out, like, we're going to be in good shape. I mean, look at this. They're all 10, 10, 10, 18. So I think our best bet is to go ahead, pop the Ascension, and do some time-lapsing. So let's go on and do that, right? Do we want to do that? Yes, we do. Okay, I second guess myself right at the last second. So I'm going to just have you guys hold on while I do all my saves and stuff. Don't go nowheres, because I'm in some different little screens here. But we're going to see this. Look, load the game. There we go. Do the auto level. Clip out the information. Come back to Clicker Heroes. And then we're going to import this in, pull the data in, bang. We Gucci. All right, so that's how you do that. Oh, yeah. I always forget this one, too. Let's change our language to Russian. And then see how it's got the little cool font. Then we're going to go back to America. Like, I think that's cool. I don't know why I like that, but I just do. Now, on here, I just double tap each one down. It's only going to be 20,000 levels in each one, or 19,998. But I won't miss any of the important buffs. And we've talked about that in our clan chat multiple times. Some people just skip right to them and just go from one to the other. I prefer not to do that because, you know what, 20% damage is 20% damage is 20% damage. You know what I'm saying? And especially all those gold things, because some guys go Tree Beast to Midas to right up to their top level. And I just don't feel that's the right way to do that, man. For me. If that's the way you want to play, then rock out, player. But for me, the B2, we're going to go ahead and put the time in these extra heroes here just to make sure. Because what's that, like a 30-second commitment? I mean, it took less time to actually do the import and export on the auto hero calculator there. And we're going to Skoger to Moru to Zalar. And then we're just going to max out Zalar, buy available upgrades. We're going to energized Dark Ritual because, 10%. That's why. You get that right. We're going to double the effect of your next skill, and then you're going to hit Dark Ritual, which is an effect of 1.05, which is a 5%. It's going to go to 1.10, which is going to be 10%. There you go. You got it. All right, so time lapse. First time lapse up. We're going to buy this. We started with 104 rubies, Rubicons. We beat 36,000 zones. We knew that was going to happen. Let's go in. We can get Madsy now, and we'll put an auto clicker there. I don't even put auto clickers on here because the most you're going to get is 36 down. We're going to double energized Dark Ritual there. We're going to go. We're going to buy our available upgrades and check our mercs. And we just got 10 rubies back, which is what we spent to do the time lapse. So holla, did we get? And we got one there. We got 11 rubies. 11. This next time lapse, we're not going to be as lucky though. So we're set. We used our boosts. We upgraded Madsy. We put the clickers down. All right, leg out. We're going to time lapse again and see where we at. 36K. Watch. Yep, that's just the max. That's just the max. And we're going to energize our Dark Ritual, reset our boost, which you don't need to because it's just a thing. We're going to sell this relic because relics are worthless. We're going to collect our got nothing, 60%. Now here's a matter of preference. Do you send your guy out on a smaller mission and hopefully get it, or do you send it out on a longer? And we're going to go 8 hours since we're going to time lapse again, right? So I'm just going to go ahead. Let's boost Madsy up. And you can see the gold here at 13,990, 11. So, you can sit here and wait until Zavira comes and then upgrade Zavira all the way, or you can just time lapse again, which is what I'm going to do. And we're going to get up there. Now, here's the debate. People say, well, for 20 rubies, you can get 3 time lapses, or 8 hours and 24 hours. And I would say to that, be careful of where your ruby quests are. And sometimes you can do the smaller one and end up getting more rubies, being more efficient with it. So I'll just leave it at that. All right, so then Madsy, we're going to energize our Dark Ritual again. And you can only do 20 of those or 25. So you definitely want to energize them. You don't want to click them just regular for the 5%. 18 rubies in my pocket. 11 rubies in my pocket. And then we'll just go for the 5-minute there. And I'll explain why. Because I am not going to time lapse again. Right now, I'm going to wait until we get Zavira. And I'm going to show you why I'm going to wait. And that's because of our gold to level up here, right? So I need 13,990. I've got 13,747. This Madsy is going to take us up another 50 or 60,000 levels. We're going to be able to buy Zavira and get a bigger time lapse if we're just patient and wait out the few minutes, right? So that's why I choose to do it that way. It's not the, you don't have to follow my method of doing anything. It's just trying to save me some rubies because I'm always low here. But you can see how we started the day at 104, I believe it was, and we actually made a positive number. Doesn't always happen that way, and it depends on what runs you have here. See, if you look at this, it's a 32% chance of Ruby 54. So I'm not going to get 10 rubies back off of these. Look, that was a got nothing. But that's an 8 rubies one for 2 days. Now this Merc will die. I'll res it, and then I think it'll be 12 or 24 rubies to res it, and then it gives you plenty of other chances to go. See, I resed Artisy here, and for 40 rubies, I believe, a couple days ago, and it's been paying off because I just picked up an extra 18 rubies off of the top. So you just gotta play your ruby game, get it strong, and then make up some rubies on there. So anyways, B2, I just wanted to show you how I do a time lapse and try to gain rubies and then squeeze a little bit of these ancient souls out. I would hate to have transcended for 13 ancient souls. That just does not seem like that. No, don't do it. Stick with it, do an Ascension, get some more, try to pop that next level. And for us, it's getting that 4th level of Zavira that we have not been able to reach. I think at 260,000 or whatever it is on this one. If we get that, it's GG. You know what I mean? That's a whole bunch of new levels coming our way, whole bunch of new ancient souls so we can get on our Chorgalop. Because we are going to respec on the next Transcend. So anyway, B2, I'm out. Have a great Wednesday, and I will holla at you guys and girls. I will try to have another update out, I would say, probably Friday, heading into the weekend as far as Clicker Heroes, but I think I'm going to do a Conflict of Nations tomorrow. So, anyway, happy hump day, good looking to the weekend, and I will see you guys soon. Holla!